Today, in Richard Eats Food in the Desert, I'm making lunch. I drove the Honda a couple hundred miles. I'm now next to a big hole in the ground, quite literally. It's on Google Maps as hole in the ground. And I'm hungry, so we're making macaroni and cheese. And in addition to macaroni and cheese, I've got some pesto and a camera bag and some textured vegetable proteins, so now it's healthy. I do not have any milk or cream, so it will be nice and watery. Yum. Well, the weather's beautiful, and this really is a hole in the ground. I guess this is actually like a crater. I think it's a volcanic crater. In theory, you could read a Wikipedia article and know more about that than I do standing here with no cell phone reception. But it is not the tourist attraction that I would recommend, namely. It was quite a bit of a drive. But hey, weather's lovely. Let's go eat lunch. All right, Allie, what did you think about Fort Rock?
Oh, I've never been anywhere like here before, except with my prior owner, I assume.
Well, I think it was majestic. And also really reminds me of Australia. Like the Uraloo Formation just sticking out of the middle of the desert. I guess it's not so much desert here as it is ranch country, but still kind of interesting. Just big monolith in the middle of nowhere. It was cool. All right, dear diary. Today I descended into a giant crack in the earth. And that's what it's called on the map. Crack in the earth. It just kept getting darker and cooler as I descended. I also like that I'm speaking in past tense already. I assume this is what's happening. This is actually quite lovely. It's warm today, warm pushing hot. So just a little bit, I'm only probably maybe 20 meters down. But yeah, huge difference. This is really cool. Oh, but now I have to go up. That sounds exhausting. And now I have to drop my camera in these rocks so I lose it forever. That also sounds exhausting. Wow. Okay, yeah. I was afraid this is just going to be a little split and some bouldering, but looks like this keeps going. This is really cool. Do recommend if you're in the middle of nowhere. Descent into the earth. Scoping locations for the next Tomb Raider. I think this is a good opening credits locale. Nice clear path. A little bit ominous. Definitely not normal. Or maybe other people live in places where, I don't know, the earth splits open. But luckily I don't. Or maybe unluckily. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Here's the view of the lovely moonroof in my element. And since I position my bed, I can see outside. And then look at the lovely mosquitoes that are collecting outside. So I don't think I'm going to go outside. At least not right now. Here's another one. Maybe it's not Michigan bad, but it's bad enough that I don't want to go meet new friends. Good morning. I guess. All right, Ellie, here we are. You always said you wanted to go to Scotland. And this is not Scotland. It doesn't even look like Scotland. I've never been to Scotland. So I don't know. It could. If Scotland's a desert with mountains. All right, Ellie, I think I figured out why this place is a national wildlife refuge and not a national forest. It's because there's no trees. It's not hot out, but this sun is everywhere. Everywhere. Also no wildlife, so that doesn't really fit in either. I'll write a letter. Enjoying some dinner before going to bed. Actually, I've got another 2 hours, yeah, before sundown, so maybe not immediately bed, but I found a nice spot in the National Forest, close to Crater Lake, and dinner is couscous with textured vegetable protein and pesto, and it's caloric. Let's take a look at the van element. So in here you can see my lovely living space. So this is the special from Big Lots, the lounge chair plus a mattress, and so that works really well because it does fold up, and so at night I have to move the seat all the way forward so then I can lower the lounge chair. But it's super lightweight. It was Big Lots, so like $30, really cheap. Boxes that slide under, so that's really helping. So food, and then water in the middle, random jacket, my backpack, camera bag, and then on the ceiling I have my clothing with a little carrier net. Nothing too fancy. And then the passenger seat just slowly accrues more and more crap as I refuse to put it away in its proper spot. This is how you learn what's important to you in your life. So yeah, overall turning into a fun trip. Luckily this site has much less insects than the last one, so it's quite pleasurable to just sit outside, and I'll probably be really lazy around here. I don't know when I'll head out tomorrow. And we'll close out the trip diary video log with my final meal. In and out in a Target parking lot. I'm glad that I didn't videotape anything from Crater Lake because there's really nothing interesting to report there. It's a big hole in the ground that's crystal clear with a mirror reflection. But this is innovation. This is why you keep the table unfolded even when you're going home. All right, it's dinner time.